again, it's me again, Ada. Um, I'm back again to talk about my web series I'm trying to get done. Well, I'll call it kind of like my own private, I won't call it private, my own little, um, I would say web diary, yes, on doing research in Nigeria. So if you are just tuning in for the first time, where have you been? And welcome. I've got my intro video, so if you want to find out what I'm going to be talking about or ranting about for the next couple of minutes, be sure to check out my intro video so you can definitely know what this whole thing is about, because I'm not going to repeat myself again. Yeah, great. So, don't mind me, guys. I could repeat it as many times as like that's is pretty much my life at the moment. Okay, yeah. So, welcome again. I definitely decided that I wanted to get something off my chest. You know, I think in my last video I talked a lot about the location, my accommodation, and the staff and all the good stuff. I think about doing my research here in Benin. I don't really think I did anything. I said anything that was a bit, scary or yeah. So I kind of realized that it sounded a little bit too pretty, and which some people actually said is not so true, but I actually agree. I realized that I probably said a lot of nice things, but the truth is, I think the experience is different for everyone, and probably my experience, at least with the staff at the moment, has actually been quite nice. So I haven't really had any cause to, to get on anyone's nerves or to see anyone's bad sides or things like that. So it's actually been pretty good for me at the moment. However, that is not to say that things don't go wrong, because it is Nigeria. If things are going to get wrong, they are definitely going to go wrong. But so far, it's not been too bad with regards to the staff and all that. However, the one thing I realized, or well, I guess it's probably been around for a while, but I've never really had to experience it, is strike. Now, for the past 1 week, I haven't been able to go to work. Why? Because they told the patients to go home. The resident doctors are on strike. Ask me why they're on strike, I have no idea. But I'm guessing it's probably going to have something to do with their pay or working hours or something. But yes, the resident doctors are on strike, as at this week. Now, last week, the nurses were on strike, but they were on strike for about, I think, 2-3 days. So it wasn't, of course, if the nurses go on strike, things tend to stop. So they also had to ask the patients to go home, which I didn't think was really fair, just because, talking to some of the patients, a lot of them come from different parts of the country. Some, I think a whole lot more come from Delta State, which is, I think, a bit quite close to Benin City, or Edo State rather. So a lot of people come from Delta State, and particularly Warri, and telling them to go home and come back tomorrow or come back next week is a bit, unfair, I think. But that's the situation of things. So I'm quite sure that I didn't think about this aspect when coming to do my research in Nigeria. But of course, those are kind of things that happen and you have no control over it. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. If you tell the patients to go home, I can't tell them to stay just for my research. And at that moment, they really would be quite pissed and not want to volunteer their time to do the research. So I also kind of had to get used to that aspect. So fortunately, within the couple of, at least a couple of months I've been around, I've been able to get a few things done. And so I think the week-long strike, obviously affected me a little bit in the sense that I couldn't get as much participants as I wanted to, or I couldn't recruit more participants. But with the work I've already got to do, I tend to keep myself occupied, and I think I could actually deal with the rest a little bit. Yeah, so that is one thing I didn't think about, but has obviously now happened, and I have to adjust to it. In the UK, when the doctors are going to go on strike, when the bus workers, when the train conductors, when anybody is going to go on strike, it's a publicized thing, and the community, the people are made aware of it. So you actually prepare yourself that, oh, from the hours of maybe 9 a.m. to about 11 a.m. or this particular amount of time or duration in the day, this particular workers are going to go on strike. But yeah, no such thing happens here. You just go to work one morning or show up to a doctor's appointment one morning and they tell you to go home. Doctors are not working today. And so I see Amo. So yes. Yeah, so okay guys, so I think that's one thing that I was definitely going to have to add, or I was going to definitely thinking of adding to the previous log, but I didn't get to. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make the next one now, so keep watching, or I would say subscribe and yeah, and just keep following me, or follow my work. Yeah, really, there's really nothing, there's really nowhere else to say it. Yeah, just keep following me guys, and thank you so much for watching, and do have a wonderful day. Bye.